In today's class, we are going to cover Chauka 2 and Tribhangi 2. Our focus in today's class is to learn how to move the body weight from one leg to the other. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni, ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni, ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni, ta. Getting into the next step, we are now going to start with Chauka 2. So let's first get into a Chauka, the same way that we did even before, both feet in the same line, moving your right toes outwards, keeping the heel in the same place. I'm sure you're getting more comfortable with the Chauka posture now. Squat down completely, and this time we are going to use our hands. So place both hands in Pataka Mudra, no gaps between your fingers, and place your hands here down near your navel. Now place your right hand up here, making sure that you've pushed your right elbow back. Relax your shoulder. Place your palm facing the floor. Do the same with the left hand. Make sure you pushed both your shoulder blades together and your elbows back. Your hands should be perpendicular to each other. Your forearm is perpendicular to your upper arm. Hold this posture, and now we are going to do the step. So hit the right foot, take a break, and then hit the left foot. So you go ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Right, take a break. Left, take a break. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. We are now going to add the wrist movement to this step. So your wrist will straighten with your fingers pointing forward, and then your palm will go back facing the floor. Doing the same to the left side. This happens simultaneously as you hit your feet. So let's try that. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Right wrist with the right foot, left wrist with the left foot. We are now going to add torso movement to this step. So now when you hit the right foot, you will move your torso to the opposite side, towards the left. When you hit your left foot, you will move your torso toward the right side. So let's try to do all of that together. Wrist, torso and feet going together. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. I know all of it seems a little complicated in the beginning, but you'll slowly get a hang of it. We'll just try to do the hands and the torso together, just so it's easier for you to register in your mind. So place both your hands out into Chauka position, and now take your right wrist facing forward, your fingers pointing forward. While you drop your palm down, move your torso to the opposite side. Ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. It's always good to practice each part of the movement separately and then try to combine it. So when you start with the step, first only work on the feet, gradually add the torso and gradually add the hands. Let's now get into Tribhangi 2. Tribhangi 2 is an interesting step because now you're going to be introduced to different foot positions. So let's first get into a Tribhangi. Place both feet outwards 45 degrees. Place your right heel in the same line as your left toe. Right toe facing the right wall. Bend your body to the right side, bend both knees. Make a deflection on the left side of your hip. So the first foot position in Tribhangi 2 is called a Kunchita. Kunchita is placing the entire toe on the floor. The position of the toe is close to the left toe, and then taking the leg into a heel position. So take your leg out into a heel position. This position is called Bilagna Parshini. So you go from a Kunchita to a Bilagna Parshini. the positioning of a Kunchita and a Bilagna Parshini is important. When you stand in a Tribhangi, watch where your heel falls on the floor. This is the position where you are going to place your toes in a Kunchita. And when you place your feet in a Tribhangi position, the place where you see your toes resting at is where you will place your heel, the Bilagna Parshini. So let's now get into the step. I'm going to demonstrate the step for you with the tal. Both feet outwards, getting into Tribhangi. Make sure your body's deflection is on the left side and make sure your entire body weight is rested on one leg. Starting the step now. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Kunchita, ta, ti, Bilagna Parshini, ti, ni, ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. We are now going to add torso to this step. So when you first keep a Kunchita, there is no movement in the torso. But when you place the Bilagna Parshini, you will move the torso to the opposite direction. For the second time, bringing the foot into a Kunchita, you will bring the torso back into the beginning Tribhangi position. So let's try that. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, torso opposite. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni. Ta, ta, ti, na, ka, ti, ni, ta.